Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep.
Okay. I rolled a 14.
17.
I don't want to
20.
say.
Yeah, it suits me being out the city, obviously.
2. Almost.
I will use my bonus action to cast Compelled Duel at the
Ooh.
basilisk.
Yes.
Oh, sure, actually. I've never played a paladin before.
Been using this before. Is this the first time?
Yeah, did I do it on Cadmus just before he died or something, I think? Yeah. Yeah, it's a Wisdom 13. Wisdom 13 saving throw. No, not particularly. I look at its foot. I look at its foot or something, or its tail, or something that's not its head. Yeah, I know. I'm going to shut my eyes as soon as I've cast it. I'm gonna attempt to blinded, like, without being able to see, climb down the hill and get its attention.
Are you planning to land on it?
No, I'm just gonna climb down to kind of attack it from the front, but not looking at it.
Cool.
Athletic. At disadvantage, I get a 22.
Ooh.
That's my intention. Yeah. 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 It was a bonus. Yeah. That is 16 to hit. Yeah. And that is 9 damage. I do my second attack as well.
It's alright, sweetie.
Oh, the with disadvantage, I get a 1 critical fail. Yeah.
Evie. Do you want this one? No. Okay.
Right.
I'm putting my Cloak of Stars on, which is my action. And except for D&D Beyond doesn't like it. And I was Can I use my insightful fighting? Do I need to look at it to use insightful fighting? Right, so as my... Yeah, because he's not looking my way, hopefully. Okay, alright, so it's an insight check contested by the target's deception check. Okay, insight. I don't know how good I am at insights now. What is it? Insight. Oh yeah, 15. Right. Yeah, it means I can sneak attack it even when I don't have advantage on the attack roll. Oh, but not if I have disadvantage on it. So, okay, but at least I've got it. And movement. Am I stupid enough to get down there too? Yeah, I am. I think he's going to be in trouble if we don't. So, yeah, I'm going to... Okay, natural 20. Couldn't I have had a natural 20 for something else? Cool. Yeah, me done. Yeah, that was bonus. Yeah, my Plague Stars is in action.
Okay. Well, the first thing I want to do is cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh.
Now, I don't actually need to see it to hit it. Yeah, within 5 feet. On a hit, the target takes force damage. So it's just a normal roll for this one. And I'm doing it at level 2, so not particularly high. But that was an 8 to hit. Yeah, not so good. Oh dear. Now, the spells I've got. It's a bit tricky because it all says things that I can see within range. I see. In that case, I'll cast Sacred Flame. That's a Dex 14 save. Okay. And that is, rolled a 1 and a 4. 5 points of radiant damage. And that's my go. Does it seem to do a normal amount of damage? Okay.
Now, just reading the small print of my spell, if it's damaged by a friendly creature or creature friendly to me, then it breaks.
Oh no!
If it what?
If anybody on my side, yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not
that's
know
all right. I only just read that.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Really
notice
seem
that
to
right
warn
next
anybody.
time. Yeah.
So,
Well,
Hester,
yeah,
Hester, next time we'll just leave him to his fate, shall we? We won't help.
we'll just have to watch until he needs our help.
I think I preempted that.
Oh.
Cool. Okay. What sort of saving throw are we doing? Nine.
Nine. 9.
oh,
Oh, good.
I'd be attacking it. It'd be going at advantage though, because I've got my eyes closed. I think. Don't you get advantage because I'm? That's me disadvantage. Oh, okay. Okay. Good.
Right. Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay, so I'm going to move a bit to the left, and then, and then I am going to, I'm going to attempt to just jump off the cliff straight down onto the basilisk. Feet first. Okay. Sure. Okay. Well, I rolled a 15, and I'll add my strength to that, so that's 19. Yeah. No. I'd probably have rolled forward so that I'm around. Okay. 21.
Okay. Well, my axe is stuck, so I think I might just pull my trident off my back and use that instead. Yeah. I don't think I would have hit normally with advantage. So yeah, I got 11. I'll have a second attack. That's even worse. 10. Okay. I don't really think there's much else I can do. No, I think I'll have to leave it as that for now.
Ooh. So it doesn't really matter if I look at it. No. Can I move back two spaces? Yeah, if I disengage as my bonus action, move back 2 spaces, and I'm going to shoot with my crossbow. With my short bow. And flip. 13 plus 19. And it's poison arrows. And it's sneak attack. Right. So right, okay. So let's start this again. So it is 4, 5, 6. So 7. Yeah, 7 for my normal attack. I'm just checking. I'm sure it's 3d6 for these poison arrows, which was so nice of you to leave lying around. So I'll just say that's 7, 8, 9, 10. 16 total plus sneak attack, which I think is 3d6. 21, 29 points of damage in total. I'll take one of those arrows off. My equipment. Do I need to roll now? Yeah, I've moved 10. I can move. Yeah, if you move me back further, another 10. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that's all I can do. I need to roll, don't I? That's like saves. Constitution. That is 15. Phew. Hit it with a book, Hester.
Okay. Do I get to take my go first? Right. Spiritual weapon 17 to hit. And that is 8 points of force damage.
Ooh. Hey.
Wow.
Do I still have to do the saving throw?
Oh no.
21.
Whew.
Excellent.
Would have made a nice pet, though. Wasn't there
He's
some way to
still
loot
prodding it
around
with his
here?
trident with his eyes closed. Dead.
How was I supposed to hit it? Oh. I mean, well done, everyone. Well done.
Team
Go
effort.
gather some teeth.
Tentatively open. Wow.
Wasn't there a lair to loot and check out? There was a.
12. Not great.
Ooh, I have +1 to nature.
11.
+1. 14.
2. Yeah. Please.
Pims,
Yeah.
can you come and give me a hand with this?
Yeah, sure.
Hester's asked for the teeth, and I think maybe a good smack to the mouth might dislodge them.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to pull out. I've got a hand axe. A hand axe.
I'm going to stand back. If you see anything that's sort of poison looking, I might be able to collect some of it.
Well, how would I know?
If it burns, stings, or blinds you, then it's poison.
Or turns me to stone?
I don't know if that does that. But if you do sort of feel anything, let me know.
Yeah, okay. Hammering away with my, axing away.
So there was nothing else down here. I thought you said there was a little cave bit or something that they would have sheltered in, no? Oh, right, yeah. Right. Oh, while Hester's still up there, does she want to have a look at the Cyclops' body?
Yeah.
Hester? What was that? Sorry.
Yeah. Have a look around. See if there's anything interesting.
What was the role I was meant to do? Oh, well, I didn't pass.
I'm looking to see if there's anything on its person or around it. Looking for treasure, money, weapons, anything magical, anything at all. I rolled a 3.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to run down and tell Shade what it said. No. Yeah.
No. Yeah. I think I want to climb back up. If Pims is doing the teeth thing, I can climb back up. Yeah. Are you right, Hester?
A bit weirded out. This snake talked to me, said to bring it some basilisk blood, and it to put it in ink and it would reveal secrets, I think it said. But I know that voice.
I'm gonna put my hand, the back of my hand, up to her forehead.
Is
it a really hot sunny day?
The beholder had a talking snake. You know, this has something
Is
to
the
do with
snake still there?
If it it told me to go fetch some blood and bring it back, so I'm hoping
bring
it'll
it back
still
to
be there.
what? To the snake? What's the snake going to do with?
It said bring me some basilisk blood. So I thought I'd do that. Pims has been hacking away at it, so there's quite a bit of blood there.
What do you need? What do you have to do with the blood?
I put it in ink.
I get my bottle of ink out of my bag. It's a good job I've got this, isn't it?
Thank you. Shall we go talk to the snake again?
Well, should we put the blood in it? Because it'll be useful anyway.
I think it will. Okay. I'm wary though.
Well, I'd like to keep it anyway, even if we don't give it to the snake.
Okay. Okay. Should we go back up?
Yeah. So if we get some blood into the ink bottle and then climb back up, is it still there? Yeah. I'm going to put the back of my hand back onto Hester's forehead. Are you sure you're okay?
And I feel
you know the whole basilisk gaze thing.
Yeah,
okay.
I think I shook that off, but then a snake talked to me, and now I'm not sure.
Right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the stopper in this bottle really well and put it back in my pack. So I've got it, but I don't. Yes. Poisony ink.
How many of these teeth do you want?
Oh. It's ink with blood in it. Joy.
Blink.
So yeah, I will change my bottle of ink.
Hester, how many of these do you want?
About 4. 4
Hey?
will do.
4, all right, okay.
The back, a couple from the front.
All right, okay.
Did you find any poison sacks.
Did I find any poison sacks? Would I know what the sack was? Well, let me just check and see how good I am with a hand axe. I think I'm pretty decent with a hand axe. Okay, well, that'll be 20.
Oh. I'm going to have to come back down again.
Is this gloop what you're looking for?
Yeah, I'm just looking. I must have some spare bottles in my poisonous kit. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll...
Can I stop
don't
now?
have
It's not
anything.
very heroic, this.
Thanks. Oh, I don't know. Unless Shade wants the other poison sack, if there's one on either side.
Yep. I don't think he's going to be very good. Four. Okay. Yeah, you can stop him, but I've got a pot of ink blood.
Oh, well, I hope that was worth it. And I'm kind of covered in ichor. So I go.
It suits you.
Check what you need.
Yeah.
Did you get what you needed?
I think Hester did.
Thank you.
Okay. No problem.
Please attempt to reassemble some of the stone bits like a jigsaw into wherever they might have been before they
Oh.
were
Like
broken
to
up.
do that.
That will be a 4. Minotaurs aren't very good at jigsaws, I don't think.
2.
But that's okay, because you always have to start with the edges, don't you?
This guy's got 4 or 5 hands, though.
Must be good at juggling.
I think it's time to,
I think we should just keep going. We did what we wanted to do. We've stopped it from being a danger to anyone. What time of day is it? Is it first? Is it early still?
Is it picnic time?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, well. Krymnos.
Yes.
Yeah. They love to be in Krymnos. Let's find somewhere to camp that isn't near this, all these dead bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move along a bit.
Yeah.
While the sun is still in the sky, I'd like to turn around to face it and have a moment on my own, if that's okay. Because I want to talk to Heliod.
What are you doing?
I just need a minute on my own. I've got to, the women stuff. You carry on.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, okay. Walk straight off.
I'm gonna chuckle to myself. Okay. So I look back just to check that I am on my own. There's nobody kind of hung back. Has everybody wandered off?
Yeah. No.
It's not very heroic leaving our friend behind.
You want to be left alone for a minute?
We've just fought a basilisk and a cyclops. What if something else happens to her? Yeah, but still, there's stuff out here.
I'll keep
You
an
want
eye
me
out for me.
toilet or something?
A moment.
Yeah, she's got a big roar. She can call us if she needs us.
True that. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but she actually killed that basilisk.
I didn't notice. I had my eyes
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the opportunity while they're arguing, and I'm just going to turn my hands towards the sun and look up at the sky, and I'm going to say, I don't know if you can hear me, but a snake spoke to me, and I don't know if anything's going on with Farika and if you can intervene, but I really don't want her around or in my life. So if you're listening, I hope you can help. And I'm going to scurry back to everyone else.
You okay
Are
now?
you sure you're feeling okay, Hester, after that basilisk thing?
I feel a bit like my joints feel really stiff and my skin feels really like dry and scratchy, and it was just really unpleasant, and I just wanted a second in the sun before it disappears for the evening.
Yeah. But that's what alcohol's for. Are we far from the next town?
Is there a next town? Or are we just going to the woods?
No, there was a next town, wasn't there?
Okay.
We should just find some cover, trees, or a overhanging rock or something, and just make camp here. I think.
I think I do very well with that.
I think somebody who's good has good wisdom. That's not me.
That's none of us.
uh, sorry, I got kicked out of D&D Beyond then.
They've caught up with you. Too many characters.
Yeah, that's the problem. I've got a +3.
That's pretty good.
Have a look.
Better than mine.
10.
Us is good.
10.
Would she not get advantage if we're all sort of egging her onto it?
14. Okay. I'm fine, guys. I know it's not ideal.
Good to me.
The light,
Um,
is it warm enough to like get through the night?
no, put a fire. I think we should put a fire.
I think I need a fire. I haven't got fur like you and you.
Okay.
Or a fancy cloak.
Fire is good.
It doesn't keep me warm.
Oh, okay. I'll get my tinderbox out. Start trying to build a little fire.
Give Pims
Some
my
wood.
cloak of many fashions.
Oh yeah.
You should keep a watch during the night. It's one of us.
Yeah.
Time.
I don't mind doing first watch. It generally takes me a while to get to sleep, so I might as well stay up for a bit longer.
Yeah, and I always have that problem as
I'll take the
True,
second.
that is.
I'll take third watch. Better let Pim sleep. He looks tired.
Yeah, he's had such a hard day.
I've got advantage. That was 22. Elf. Wake Shade up. Shade, have you got any paper?
Yes. What do you want paper for?
Well, you know what I'm like about like books and stuff and learning things, and I just want to sit up for a little bit with that ink, and I want to see what happens. You can go straight back to sleep. I promise I won't disturb you again.
How much experience have you had with poisons?
To use, oh, right, yeah. I mean, when you worship Farrakha, you are supposed to become confident in their use, but I don't know whether, am I any good at it? Chris, I have been around it, obviously. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I mean, I'm all right with it, you know, nothing startling, but I can do it. I think I'd be safe with ink and paper. It's up.
I didn't have a lot of it. It was really expensive. Remember, paper.
It was. Do you want me to wait and I'll get some?
So you want to use the ink that we put the blood in?
Yeah, I do.
Do you need to do anything with it?
I just need some paper and a quill and the ink, and then I'm gonna.
And the ink's okay with just the blood in it. It doesn't need to be. You don't need to do anything with it.
I don't think I do, but I'll find out. And I want to find out. I'm quite. This is the kind of thing I'm not good at waiting for.
Are you sure you don't want me to sit up with you?
Yeah, you could if you like, but I'm a bit worried about you not getting enough sleep. It was a rough day.
Okay.
What would you like to?
Look after my pen.
Okay.
It's new and it's purple and it's pretty.
It is. It's beautiful.
So yeah, but I've only got scraps of paper.
That's fine.
I haven't got a lot. If there's not enough, I was going to say you could always write on Pims, but I don't know what the ink would do with basilisk blood in it. If it was normal ink, I'd just go, whoever's got a bit of, because I always write on my hand. If I need to.
Yeah, my fur it would just kind of blotch. Is the problem. But if you don't mind me using the paper, I promise to replace it.
Yeah, go on. This is all the bits I've got.
Thank you. So I'm going to sit as close to the fire as I can so that I can use the light.
I'm going to lend you my lantern as well.
Oh, thank you.
And I'll show you how it works yeah.
Thank you.
Just
okay.
There you go, and I'm going to go off to sleep.
Thank you. So I'm going to spread out the paper and dip the pen in the ink, and I'm going to sit and wait with my hand over the paper and see if anything happens. So I'm going to actually touch the paper with the pen and just start by writing my name.
Ooh.
Can I read it? Is it in a language I understand? Shade up again. Shade, I think you might want to see this.
Interesting. You've been writing stories?
I used the ink and I saw the snake again. It told me that the ink would give me knowledge, but this knowledge is absolutely for you, not for me, and I had to share it. I had no
Will it work for
control over what I read.
anybody? Can I have a go?
Yeah. I'm gonna pass all the equipment over to Shade, and I'm gonna sit back. I just had to I basically started writing my name, and then it took
Okay.
over.
So do I need to write your name or my name? Or
I
or
think
just
maybe
anything?
try your name. I don't know.
I'll start writing my name.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Yes.
It's definitely not mine if you can read it. Ooh. What does that one say? This looks like it's for you, Hester. Or at least something about you know.
It tracks. She I don't want to say, because you never know who's listening, but
Is it a secret?
it's that I think I'm kind of emboldened by the dark and the fire and the sound of the guys sleeping, and I just say, I think she's mean, frankly, and scary, and that's the kind of stunt Farrakhan pull. And then
Well, if she made Medusas, that's a bit scary.
Yeah. You don't want to get on the wrong side of her, basically.
Okay.
Or her followers.
But you think that Farrakhan has been talking to you through these snakes?
When you say I recognise the voice, is it Farrakhan's voice? Okay. Yeah. It's her. I'm pretty sure it's her. Again. I kind of thought I'd got free of it all when I left the temple, but here we are. Although this is useful information, so you know, not all bad, eh?
What was the next one again? The first part of it? Sorry. Yeah. Oh, it was the second Perforos. Right. Right. But he didn't create Nyx. Interesting. Although I don't know how it's going to help us with anything. Do you think if we actually asked a question, we might get a better answer?
Idea. What do you want to do? Because I'm worried about not getting enough sleep. Should we settle down maybe and then talk to the guys and maybe come up with some questions and see if we could write the questions down tomorrow, see what happens? What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
Do you think we should wake one of the guys up and tell them it's a lot later than it is, so I don't have to do my watch? Because I am tired.
I that one to you. I feel like I've done my. I'm really sorry to. Actually, that's a really good point, because you've already been awake for a while, and I feel that's unfair. So I can do your watch for you if you like, and you can go back to sleep. I'll wake. I think Deracles is next, so I'll wake him in a bit.
No, it's okay. I'm going to give Pims a gentle kick as we're talking. Oh, look, he's awake now.
It's your turn.
Yeah. If let Deracles know if he's after his watch, if we still need to wake me up again.
Okay.
I don't mind taking 2 watches in a night.
All
right. I'm gonna settle down.
Oh.
Certainly try. Well, no, I can't.
I left the light on for you.
Thank you. 14. Good.
Have I got any control in the dream? Can I choose to walk? I would like to by shaking my fist at the cloud and walking away. Get up and look around.
You okay there, mate?
Yeah, Minotaurs always wake early. I'll start doing some exercises.
Oh, that's great. That's glad to hear it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to sleep. Yes, please.
Marvelous.
Cool.
How far do you think we've got to go?
No.
I wonder what we'll meet next. So we met a big one-eyed creature, and then a two-eyed creature that can turn us to stone. So I'm thinking three-eyed creature that has beams coming out of its eyes.
I know about those.
I'm voting for a nice, friendly person with beer.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
A beer or a beard?
Beer, you know.
Beer
A
and
drink.
a beard. I'm going to walk behind Dericles because there's too many people. And he can hide me better because he's bigger.
I'll look around to see if anyone looks like they're a hunter or a ranger or any of that kind of woodsman. approach him, say, "Hail, friend. We're looking to travel in the wood. We're looking for a temple. I don't know if you know anything about that." No. We're looking for a temple of Clothis. It's hidden somewhere in the Nessian wood. Do you know anyone who might have travelled extensively in the wood? Thank you, good sir. Okay.
If I look around, can we see any street food kind of vendors? I'm gonna just elbow Hester and go, "Cats like fish, don't they?"
I must admit, I do very much.
And
Would you like some?
yeah, I'm guessing we won't get any for Dericles. He's probably sick of the sight of fish.
Well, we should ask anyway.
Oh, fair enough. Shade? Smoked fish?
Smells nice. Yeah. Shall I go get some? Or no, you get some. I'll give you some money.
Yeah, well, obviously I'll need money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, yeah.
Dericles, what about you?
I do like fish. It's a while since I've had it, to be honest, after having lived in the city for a bit.
Okay.
Perhaps
Okay.
when you're buying it, you could ask if the vendor knows Annie or Ito, the trappers. That gentleman that I spoke to suggested that they might know most about the forest.
Okay.
Dericles,
Hmm?
just might say, just asking outright about the Temple of Clothis might not be the best idea, because if this goddess has sent people out after us, you don't really want people to know where we are. I
Why
don't
not?
want them to know that we're on our way.
Why not?
Well, let's put it this way. If you ask in a roundabout way, then you might get more information. But if you ask straight out, people will just say no, even if they do know something.
Why would they do that?
Because they don't know who you are. Trust me.
Did I not
have dealt
introduce
with...
myself?
Sorry? Well, you could be
Did I
anybody.
not introduce myself?
I don't think you did. But you could still be anybody.
Oh.
Trust me. I'm just saying, it's okay to be heroic, but I'd like to be alive at the end of it.
So would I, but I don't really know how else you'd find out about something other than by asking about it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just coming straight out, because how do we know that the followers of the Temple of Clothis aren't all assassins? And maybe they think that we want to go and join. I don't know, but I just thought maybe...
But maybe they'd come and try and kill us then, and then we could ask them where the temple is. Are you saying that you think that I should leave it to you to find out?
No, I think you're doing very well, but I just think going
No,
straight
I
up
don't.
and asking someone might not be the best idea.
Kippers?
As I
sorry.
I have made.
Pims, you need some money. How much do you think you need?
About 50 gold? 10?
No, I've got 7 silver you can have.
All right.
Try with that first, and then see what happens.
Yeah, okay.
Because they don't look like they might not be able to give you change of gold.
Okay, whatever.
There you go.
I'll head off towards the fish vendor.
Skills.
Okay, that's better. For some reason... Save that. Okay. Right, apologies for that. I hope that wasn't the entire stream that my voice was not broadcasting at all. But I think I fixed it now. So if people couldn't hear me at all, that's not great. I don't know why that was broken this week, when it was okay other weeks. So we'll see. Hopefully fixed now. Right, apologies for that. Let's resume. We are in a small tent village outside the edge of the Nessian Wood. Pims, you were buying smoked fish and salted fish, yes.
Yeah. So, Mr. Fish Vendor, what's it like here in autumn? I mean, those big trees, they must have really big leaves. It'd be a bit of a hazard, couldn't it?
It's not too bad. It's
It's
quite pleasant here.
Yeah, it does look quite pretty.
As long as you don't
How
go
big
too...
are the leaves? That's what I
How
want
big
to
are
know.
the leaves? Some of them are very big.
Yeah, could you make like a bow tie one?
I don't think so. I would not like to try.
Oh, okay. Just a thought. Just suppose you happen to know anybody called Yanni? Or Lito?
Oh yes, he points across the way. That's Yanni's tent over there.
Does
that
Yanni
would
like
be-
fish?
Sorry?
Does Yanni like fish?
Occasionally he buys fish. I'm not here all the time. I bring fish here from Melitis. I sell it. I trade for furs and meat from the woods.
Do you trade for silver?
Oh yes.
Oh, well, I'll have throw in an extra one for Yanni.
Very well. And he basically wraps up a whole bunch of fish in a piece of cloth and hands them over to you.
Okay.
Enjoy!
Do you know if you harvested those really big leaves, you could wrap up the fish in the leaves, then you wouldn't have to use cloth? Just a thought. I'll leave that with you. Bye.
You walk away, leaving him looking thoughtful.
And then when I get there, I'm gonna just look pointedly at Dericles in the shade and go, yeah, Yanni lives in that tent. Here's your fish.
Where's Hester?
I'm still hiding behind Dericles.
Here's your fish, Hester.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to reach my arm round the side of Dericles and grab the fish.
Okay, hold a sec, Dericles. See if I just just see. I'm going to have another word with this. Is there any other traders there?
Yeah.
Rather than just the...
Bear with me. There is a there is a fur trader nearby as well. He has all sorts of small furs, basically just like animal skins.
I'd like to go and chat to him, and if Deracles wants to I just want to see if I can use some persuasion and be nice and chatty.
Mm-hmm.
And ask them where... Oh, it's really nice to meet you. We're here from Meletis. We're gonna go into...
Oh, you are heading into the woods. Oh,
yes.
Take care.
I was... Well, we're probably going to need a guide. If you know anybody that would...
I am not going into the woods. No, it is...
No?
There was a time, yes, when I used to go and set my traps and so on, but no, not now. No, too dangerous. Yanni and Lito,
Can I ask you some question?
Yes?
Well, have you seen anybody that has blue-fletched arrows here meeting with anyone or passing through? Or have you seen, and I'll describe Celine to him, this woman who coming out of the woods.
Sounds familiar. Yes. I think she passed through not too long ago. She would come back and forth occasionally. I've seen her passing through Hunter's Crossing.
You have a load of
Was
griffins.
she always on her own? I'm going to kick Deracles.
Always, yes, always griffins. No, we have not seen many griffins in. They tend griffins to the south of the woods, but nobody goes there. It's too close to the Despair Lands.
So, had she met up with anyone here? Was she on her own as she went through? Do you remember? She seemed quite a distinct person.
If it is the woman that you speak of, she kept herself to herself. She stopped. She occasionally bought food or supplies, and she moved on. She cannot have been a hunter because I never saw her go into the shrine of Nylea.
Oh, is that a hunter's shrine then?
Oh yes. Oh, if you are going to hunt in the wood, you must make an offering to Nylea for the privilege of hunting her beasts.
Would you know what the best thing to give as an offering?
Most people...
I mean, she's not my goddess, so I wouldn't know.
No, but there are people here who worship all sorts of many gods. But it is wise, no matter who you worship, to pay your respects to Nylea before you.
So there's nothing in particular. I mean,
well, most people here offer.
Yes,
people offer. They offer game. They offer fruit. They offer things they have brought from other towns, maybe.
I've got a kipper.
Okay.
That would probably suffice.
But a basilisk tooth would be pretty impressive, wouldn't it?
That does sound impressive.
No. I think you have to ask Hester that one, Deracles.
Where's she gone? Hester?
I don't know.
I'm here. But I'm not coming out from behind Deracles. But I'm just gonna put my hand in my pocket and take one of the basilisk teeth and just like wave it around in front of Deracles from behind.
Hold on to it, Hester. Hold on to it.
Okay.
I think I know what I'm gonna. I don't feel good about going into the temple to pray to another god. So, Deracles, I'm going to give you one of the poison arrows to go
Okay.
and because that's the most expensive thing I have. That's that's worth something.
Do you think we should put a note on it? Say, don't touch this end or something.
Yeah, don't touch it. So yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
What are you better off? What's wrong with the kipper idea?
We can give her a kipper as well.
Very
That's not
impressive. I think
Can we just
It
put a
isn't an
note on it
offering, it
going
needs to be
from
quite
Pims?
impressive.
Love from Pims.
I can sell you.
Sorry, Derek.
I can sell you some very high quality furs.
Is
Interesting.
buying an offering a good thing? I don't know. I would have thought it would be something better that we'd hunted ourselves that would be a most appropriate offering.
Well, maybe the basilisk tooth would be good. What do you
Yeah.
want to do, Hester?
I've got 4 of them if it'll help.
Oh, well, one of them would be brilliant.
Okay.
That would surely show the goddess that we're serious hunters.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, I would be happy if. Is it all right if I don't go in?
Yeah, I understand that. Do you want me
Yeah.
to stay outside with you, like the other 2 going?
No, go in as well. I mean, you know more
Sure.
about temple stuff.
Well, I
than
mean,
these two.
I know about the cult I grew up in. I don't really know much about other temples, to be fair.
More than I know.
Okay.
So, Dericles, do you think I got more information than you did by not actually asking the direct question?
Don't know. I mean, he said about Yanni and in the middle of the conversation, but you just kind of brushed that aside and went on to ask about other things. Isn't that what we wanted to know?
No, he said about no. I wanted to know. We wanted to know whether Celine, we're going in the right direction, and we wanted to know whether, rather than actually asking about the temple itself, we found out that Celine has come through here. That she didn't meet up with anybody else, but she came.
Now, so... Yeah, I guess so. But I didn't know anything about griffins.
Yeah, you're going to scare people talking about griffins.
Oh, but
And then they're not going to want
they
to tell
come
you
from?
anything.
He told us that they came from the south side of the wood, so maybe there's a secret griffin training camp there or something. That
No, there's the
Okay.
we know the temples in the south of the wood.
Oh, I'd forgotten that. Okay, so
But I just wanted, I just thought if you start off with other things and ask questions that they can answer, then you hit them with the harder one. But if you hit them with the hard one straight up,
yeah, if I start off with other things, I forget what I'm going to ask in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy. You're great at talking to people. I'm quite happy to let you talk to these people that we meet.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to Yanni? See if he could guide us through the wood to the temple.
do
I
you think a
noticed that-
guide would? Oh, sorry, Hester.
I noticed, because I'm learning a bit here, because if I could speak to other people, my approach would be much like Dericles. But I noticed that Pims asked about the leaves before he asked what he wanted to know. So this is a thing that happens. People, this is what you do. You you don't ask what you want to know. You ask a bunch of other stuff, and I don't understand that. That
It
seems
seems like you're buying fish as well. I mean, that's what worked for me, buying the fish.
so. But there won't always be fish to buy or leaves to talk about.
I was being metaphorical.
I don't know. I think the fish seller is actually thinking about using the leaves now.
Yeah, very wise me,
So Dericles, is this one of those things that the other 2 are gonna do, and we'll? I don't know. You talk to people perfectly confidently and well, and I think I want to do it the way you do it, but they do all this extra stuff. And
I just ask what I want to know. I don't really get any other approach, but
Yeah.
it's
Don't get me wrong. I wasn't attempting to curry favour or anything. I was genuinely interested in how big the leaves were. Just just be yourself.
when I talk to people about the things I'm interested in, nobody answers. Because I want to talk about, like, the shape of a pebble on the floor, or, like, I don't know, a weird cloud. And people just stare at me.
I wouldn't stare at you.
Or like, if I'd gone in and gone, right, this snake talked to me last night, and then this pen did all this writing, and I didn't. But it was my hand. Nobody's going to want to talk to me, so how are you supposed to...
Yeah, maybe not these with the weird stuff.
But how...
snake.
Oh, we haven't shown them. We haven't shown them that yet.
Oh,
We haven't
damn,
talked to
please,
them
I'm
about
really
that yet.
sorry. Okay.
What, you mean that actually happened? I thought you were just giving examples of weird things.
But...
Well, you two need to have a go at this. We need to find some more sort of, something to write on.
Can we do it now before we go any further?
Shouldn't
Can
we make
find...
this
Is there a...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe make the offering first, then we can have a sit down.
Well, why don't you go and talk to Yanni? And I'm not, but I'm perfectly happy to go in and lay offerings for any old gods. I do it all the time. Yeah. So
is that allowed?
Go and give him a fish and a basilisk tooth. And you go and talk to Yanni. It's over there.
Okay. Anybody? Am I going on my own? So you three are going to go in, or Deracles, are you coming with me?
No, I thought I was going to do the tooth thing, but I could go with you.
Okay, go and do the... Meet me at...
Do the tooth.
Take Hester with you. She could do with watching people talk.
People.
It's one of those things I'm good at.
Okay, look, I'm going to go where I'm pointed, basically, but I'd much rather be doing the weird tooth thing than speaking.
Go and do the weird... I'll give you a little nudge towards the other two.
Okay.
And...
Okay.
You don't read all this kind of stuff in heroic books, do you?
The what?
I was talking to Deracles.
They cut this stuff out.
Yeah, I suppose they have to.
Is there a
You mentioned having to go to the lavatory, is it?
Is there a stall nearby with some alcohol?
Let's see. Yeah, there's somebody selling a few. Let's see, carafes of wine.
Anything stronger?
Stronger than wine?
Yeah.
Probably not here.
No, sort of something fortified or no. I'll...
The excuse me. The trader has some very strong wines.
Yes. Right. I'll ask the trader, can he pour me out some? And I'm how much for a couple of glasses, cups of...
Oh, a silver piece, please.
I've only got a gold now.
I have some change.
Okay. I'll come by. I'm going to come and get some more as well, so...
Sure,
I leave him with the gold.
He pulls out... basically, he fills a bowl with wine, a kylix, the type of bowl with eye on it that so that it's looking at you when you lift it to
Okay.
drink.
I'm going to bring
pass
it
the
over to
fancy.
Hester and say, look, after the shock of yesterday and everything else that happened, I think you need to drink this. It'll warm you up. It'll help your joints. And it's medicinal.
Okay. I'm gonna just drink the whole lot in a 3 or 4 big gulps.
Did you want to make an insight check first? Just because
She trusts me.
It
strikes me that trying to sort of slip something past a follower of Farika.
I'm not trying to poison her.
No.
I'm trying to help her.
Okay.
If she wants to be able to talk to people a bit better, listening.
That's fine. That's fine then. Yeah, you are welcome to
yeah,
drink it all down.
Hester, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I down the whole lot in about 3 big gulps.
Okay.
Is it making you feel a bit warm?
Make a con check.
Con save.
Yeah, just a con save, just to see how much it affects you.
22.
It's
The natural 20.
It's very tasty. It is warming. By the once it's all gone, you feel like, maybe that was more of a sippy drink, but it was good.
Is it going to sort of make her less? Is it going to make her more talkative?
It's not had a substantial effect on you, but it is relaxing and warming.
Right.
So
Right.
probably the
Now
best possible outcome.
I'm going to sort of wave them off to the shrine, and I'm going to go back and negotiate the rest of my gold piece, what I can get alcohol wise for that.
Okay.
That looks good. We might need to take some with us.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. For the, if you're willing to spend a gold, he will sell you
I've
the
given
whole
him a
flagon.
gold piece.
Yeah.
So,
you can get the whole flagon for a gold piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll wait for them to come back before I go and see the trapper.
Okay,
or
that's
the
cool.
hunter.
So you advance into the ruined tower. Inside, there is. It's like a wild garden in here. There are all kinds of flowers and plants, creeping vines climbing up the walls, grow some boughs hanging over the top of the space, and directly across, you can see that in the wall there's empty slots for where steps would have been, but they've long since rotted away. And across from the doorway there is a simple, basically a section of tree trunk forming an altar. And on the top surface of the tree trunk there's all these little offerings laid. Beyond the tree trunk there is a carved wooden statue of a woman. The statue has leaves carved into her hair. Her hands holding a bow and arrow appear to be sprouting into twigs, and she has a lynx curled around her ankles. It appears to be carved out of untreated wood, and it's clearly old. It's got moss growing on it, but it doesn't appear to have rotted at all. So what are you doing?
I will step forward and bow to the statue and say, Lady of the Wood, we respectfully request your permission to hunt in your domain. We offer this tooth of a basilisk as a gift for our safe passage through your domain.
And a delicious fish.
Okay. You step forward, you place your offerings amongst the others on the altar. And as you step back away, you notice that suddenly all around you there are blossoms falling.
Cute.
Can I change?
Say that's a good thing.
Can I change my cloak of many fashions to
Yeah.
depict the blossoms that are falling to make it
Yeah.
as a matter of respect?
Yeah, so yeah, you can shift it so that it's got a nice almost like see applique blossoms, so that they're quite thick around the hem of the cloak and they kind of peter out as it goes up towards your shoulders.
Very nice.
Yeah. Did it help?
You didn't notice any particular anything change around you, but it certainly looks nice.
I'm gonna look around a bit panicked and add some more blossoms.
Okay. Yeah, the blossoms have all settled on the floor now.
Out of the statue again and
Tell you what,
the building.
as you're leaving, make a quick perception roll for those of you who are in there.
It's 11.
Measly 10.
10. Hester?
18.
18. Okay. Hester, you notice, because you're trying to match the blossoms on your cloak, you notice that the various flowers on the boughs overhead don't seem to match the blossoms that fell.
Okay. Can I try to pick up the blossoms on the floor? Is it an illusion?
You can gather a few of them up. They seem to be some sort of wild flower. You're not familiar with it. They seem to be perfectly ordinary blossoms, just not clear where they came from. Oops.
Right. Have a look up there. These blossoms didn't come from up there. So what's going on? Where could they have come from? Can I investigate a bit closer?
Make an investigation roll.
15.
15. Okay. I mean, there are a lot of different plants and flowers here. Quite a wide variety. Just trying to think. I don't think you'd pick up anything more detailed than that, really.
Okay, so they're real blossoms, but they just don't match with... It's not apparent where they came from.
No. But then you are within the shrine of a nature goddess.
Yeah. So I guess, is this her way of welcoming us? To lay blossoms at our feet? Can we proceed? I don't really want to go any further without shade, though.
Your offering was accepted. It's the gruff archer who you spoke to first, Dericles. He's standing just outside the doorway. It is rare for Nylia to honour strangers with such an acknowledgement. Who are you?
I'm Dericles. This is Hester and Pims.
Hi.
We're from Melitus. A quest.
I see.
I hide behind Dericles.
My name is Telemon.
Nice to meet you.
So you are looking for something in the woods. It was
Yeah,
why. Go on.
we're looking for a Temple of Clothis. Well, yeah. This. What do you think about the leaves in the wood, by the way? They're big?
Some of them.
Yes, so we're looking for a Temple of Clothis.
As I say, I don't know anything about that, but if you are searching for something in the wood, then it was wise to make an offering to Nylea. She is capricious.
Are there any buildings in the woods? I mean, you know, there can't be that many, can there?
Buildings? Not many.
Ruins?
You stand in the furthest outpost of Cetessa, as it was. Once Cetessa claimed the whole of the Nessian wood as its domain. You can imagine how well that sat with Nylea. No.
A lot of monsters in the wood.
Many. The woods are wild, untamed. Be careful.
We shall. We're fortunate to gain the goddess's blessing for entering the wood.
Yes. That was wise. But
I'm going to pick up a blossom from the floor.
do not rely on
And
it.
hold it out in my palm. See this blossom? Isn't it pink? What kind of monsters are there?
Pink monsters?
No, the blossom's pink, isn't it? So about the
Yes.
monsters.
There are a lot of wild animals in there that grow to exceptional size. There are creatures of the Fae. There are older, more monstrous things too.
Are there any three-eyed monsters?
3. Never seen one.
So they must be invisible then, eh? Dericles?
B.
Well, safe travels. I wish you luck in your hunt.
Yeah, we need it. We haven't any clues whatsoever. How big is the Nessian wood anyway?
As he's just turning to leave, he looks back over his shoulder. Vast.
Well, that's just great.
Okay.
Maybe we should go back to Shade and see what she's found out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Shade, what have you found out?
Nothing. Yeah, I was waiting for them
Yes.
to come back.
You were going to go.
I found out where the wine was. That was enough.
That was it. Yes, you bought wine.
Yes.
Were
Yes.
you going to wait for them?
Yes.
Okay.
I can have a chat to the wine
In which
cellar. I
case,
mean,
yeah, you can. While they're having this, you have a little bit of a chat, and he explains that this settlement is small, mostly hunters, occasional pilgrims and traders, and it's quiet, it's pleasant. There's rarely any trouble as long as you don't go into the wood. Okay, and the rest of you emerge to find Shade cradling a flagon of wine.
And
See,
Nylia
Hester,
gives
you seem to like it, so I thought we'd get some more to keep us warm.
Excellent.
Sorry,
Nylia
Darren,
gives
please, did you say
gives,
something?
gives us our blessing. It gives us her blessing for going into the wood.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, well, I mean, we assume so. There's lots of petals.
Pretty
Seemed-
certain that was a blessing.
Seemed like it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So this
Do these gods not have mouths? Why can't they just say, you're sorted? No, it always has to be something, vague.
Well, I thought,
the way of
no, my god seems to be pretty much, to be honest, if I come out of the temple still alive, that's pretty good.
Shall we show the guys these writings now? Should we sit down and have some more fish or something?
Well, we've got to keep one for Yanni.
Well, did
Okay.
you want to speak to the hunter and see if we can actually get him to take us into the woods? To be honest, this is pretty important, this whole ink thing.
Yeah. I think we need to show them what we know before we set off.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
it
not
must
set
be
off
about
yet.
lunchtime
Okay.
now.
Sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Should we just
Tim's?
I just said we're not setting off yet, are we? Because we don't know where we're going.
No.
No,
So we need to talk to one of these hunters, this Yanni.
Okay.
Let's get that done, and then
do we not need to see this paper first?
Do we not
though?
need to see the what? You want to see the paper now?
Oh, maybe we should if it's this important. I don't know what
I think
does it say.
I think it's important. I'm gonna pass Dericles the one I wrote on.
I was assuming you both wrote on the same piece of paper.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
on both.
Yeah.
Because we haven't got much paper.
So yeah, so the top half of the paper tells about how Krufix created Nykthos, the artisan, out of the stuff of Nyx, and ordered him to build altars to the gods. And then the second half of the story tells about how Farika gave secrets to the Medusas, but cursed them for hoarding them.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Did you write this or what?
My did. You know,
Okay.
it wasn't me.
Do they both have the same handwriting?
Yeah, they do both look like the same script.
Yeah, so
You can't
I
tell.
wrote the bottom.
Can I
I
read- can I
think I'm a bit behind on everybody else. There must be a lag on here.
It's not great, is it?
Can I read it?
It was me, and the bottom half was Shade, but neither of us actually wrote it. Pims, yeah, do you want to have a look?
Yeah. What's it say?
It was just all we did was put the pen to the paper, and then whatever force is in this ink with the blood took over and produced this writing for both of us. So I think perhaps you both need to try as well to find out what secrets you can uncover.
Right.
It's like foretelling, only backwards. Talking about the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's called history.
I've never heard of people channeling history, though. Normally, in the future, it's the main thing, isn't it? I'll give it a go if you think it's a good idea.
I think we need to do it, but maybe like sitting down at a table with some bread and olives or something, and maybe some more of that kind of warm juice that Shade gave me.
Yeah, it's medicinal.
Yeah.
Okay. If we can find somewhere to sit down and
You can
do it.
Out here around the fringes of the tents, there are also some more normal-sized trees that you can, or maybe they're just saplings, that you can sit under, get some shade. The ground is covered in... Oh, yes. The ground is covered in moss and soft and comfortable. It's quite pleasant.
Okay. Shade, have you got the ink?
Yep. So I'll
Who
hand
wants
over the
to
ink
go
and the
first?
pen. Look after my pen.
I'll have a go.
It's pretty and purple, and I want to keep it. So
I'm gonna like get the ink and I'm gonna put it on the paper and I'm gonna go ooh and just draw a scribble.
Okay. You start to scribble. Bear with me, because I thought Dericles was going to go first. But I will
Sorry.
I'll be right there. Okay. So yeah, you. Let's see. You start to write. And initially you start just scrawling something, but the ink flows so smoothly onto the paper that you find that it's much more comfortable to just sort of flow with curls and so on, and just let it flow out. And before you know it, you have a half page of text there in an unfamiliar script that you possibly struggle even to read.
No, well, I didn't expect that. I shall attempt to read it. Read it out. I'll try and read it out loud.
Okay. What you have written reads... Mogis and Iroas were once a single being, the act of war personified, but the inherent tension between honour and brutality in combat led to a dichotomy of purpose too great for a single god to reconcile. Ripping himself apart, the god split in two, and so did Mogis and Iroas come into existence, embodiments of the two aspects of war that are forever in conflict. Though no tales of either Mogis or Iroas faith speak of such, whispers among the servants of other gods claim that there might be a way to piece the fractured god back together.
I'm just going to hand it over to Shade and go TLDR.
well, huh?
Too long.
Hopefully, stand up and say blasphemy and walk off.
Okay.
There were a lot of long words in there. I didn't quite get the gist.
What would happen? You know, with potions where you can identify them by putting a drop on your tongue. What would happen if I did that with the ink?
The ink.
Apart from I'd get a black tongue, but
I think I've basilisk blood in it.
yeah.
That's not a good idea.
Are you gonna try that?
Yeah, I am. Because I'm curious.
Hey, maybe you'll start talking in like script.
Okay.
Ooh.
Maybe if I put some on my lute, it'll play songs of the script of like the words. It'll be it could be like totally new songs about like you know, legends.
Is excited now.
Before you guys do that, can Dericles have a go with the pen first? Because
Yeah, no, he can
That's
do that while I'm trying.
Heracles has walked off.
What's up with him?
I don't know. Is that anything to do with the gods that he worships? Because he never really talks about who he worships.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna follow him. Check he's all right.
Yeah, you better do that.
Okay.
I'm going to get the lute out and I'm going to put a little bit of the ink on the strings, see if they start, and then sort of strum it and see what happens.
Okay. You kind of splatter ink all over the front of your lute. But nothing untoward happens.
Well,
You think
Shame.
maybe it's not. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the way to use it.
have you got the plot?
Yes. Yes, Adrienne. Sorry. Did I miss you?
I said what I was doing.
Yes, you were going to try some, weren't you? Would you make
just a tiny bit?
just a tiny bit? Would you make a con save for me, please?
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Would you make a con save for me, please?
Thank God for that. Con save. I have a +1. That means 19.
19. Okay. Take 2 hit points of poison damage.
Okay.
And
Looking a bit green around the gills there. You okay?
you. Oh, bear with me.
Oh, just a sec. Am I? No, I was hoping I was going to be poison resistant, but I'm not.
You. Okay. You.
Yeah.
For a moment, I mean, it burns your tongue, for a start, and as you swallow, it burns your throat as well, and then your vision begins to swim a little bit, and you pass out. So, Pims, you see her basically sink gently back into the moss.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh,
Shade. We'll come back in a moment. Shade.
Yes.
You find yourself standing in a vast echoing cave of black rock. Enormous obsidian stalagmites stretch up into the darkness like buttresses, forming a ring around a vast stone disc carved with figures you can barely make out. It looks so old. This huge stone disc is bound in a cat's cradle of fine white hairs, long hairs lashed around the pillars and around the disc.
Okay.
You hear distant thunder, but you feel it through your feet, not hear it through your ears. And then you realise that you're not alone. Beside you is a towering figure. Its skin is ashen, but it is bedecked with golden armour and jewellery. This is Erebos. The vast, strangely horned head turns towards you. Do you know what you behold, child?
The fate of all. And a worthy end.
He smiles. This was Clothis' post for untold ages, and she was a powerful guardian. Her threads are strong, but they can be snapped. Do you understand?
Oh, he meant Oh, I didn't know he meant he was talking about the stone disc, not himself. Are these the threads of destiny?
Yes.
So the curse upon us might be changed.
Heliod inspires mortals with ambition above their station, and this is the result. Clothis seeks to restore order to her tapestry, but what will she do when her loom has no foundation? Go forth, child, with a sharpened blade. What she weaves can be severed. And you suddenly wake up. You are looking up
Right.
at leaves and sun with a cool breeze on your face. Pims, you see her suddenly
Wow.
after a few seconds peering, trying to sort of like lifting her eyelids and peering into her sort of like strange starry inky black eyes. You suddenly realize she sits up, moving again, and
I thought we lost you there for a minute. Are you okay? You okay? I'm going to just gently slap her cheek. You saw your goal.
Yeah.
Are you okay? How many fingers am I holding up?
They'll be the ones you don't have in a minute if you don't get back a bit.
Oh, okay.
Give me some break. Yeah. No. We need to find the other two. I've got a message from Erebos
Oh, okay. I look.
that might actually help.
Have they gone off to see? Are they?
No. Hester went off after Dericles, wherever Dericles went to. Surely, actually, if I just stand up and shout help, maybe Dericles will come running.
well,
that's probably true. Yeah.
yeah, we'll leave you there for a moment and just see what Dericles and Hester are doing before that happens.
Have I managed to catch up with him?
Yeah, Dericles just walked off a short distance
Yeah.
before I just stopped.
There's not really anywhere else to go here. There's only tents and the shrine.
You're right, mate.
Paper's web of blasphemy. Mogis is the embodiment of evil. To suggest that Mogis and Eros are the same, just apart, is just wrong.
Okay. I don't understand, but I accept that it's really important to you, and I would like to learn more. Do you feel able to go back to the others and talk about it? Because Pims was just reading out what he'd written. And like I say, he wasn't in control of what was written. That's when it happened to me. It was my hand, not me doing it.
I understand. I just am concerned about what the paper is telling you, or the ink is telling you.
Right. Well, Farrakha does. She's not a kind god, and I'm as worried as you are at this point, frankly. Even though I don't understand what this particular issue is, I have strong concerns about what's going on. So maybe we could talk to the others about it.
Maybe. Is that Shade shouting help over there?
Indeed it
You're
is.
right. Let's
Yes.
go. We've got to help then, haven't we?
Run back to see what's
Run
going
back,
on.
yeah. Yeah.
See, Pims, it worked.
It did. Very impressive.
Are you all right?
Oh. Well, I wasn't for a minute.
What happened?
I tried a drop of the ink
In the quill, yeah?
Do what with it?
on my tongue.
On your
It doesn't
tongue.
taste nice. Yeah, it doesn't taste
Basilisk
nice.
blood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chalk
shit.
that one up as an experience.
Okay,
Life
lesson
is
learned.
absolutely weird and amazing. So, get this. I saw Erebos and he spoke to me.
What did he
So,
say?
he showed me, I saw a stone disc carved with something that I couldn't really see, but it was covered in these fine white hairs. And he said that that it was where Clothis should be. Was it Clothis? Oh, I can't remember.
Okay.
And that Heliod inspires people, is inspiring people to do stuff that they shouldn't really be doing, and she wants to revert. And this is what she's doing, is trying to get Destiny back on track. And what she weaves, we can sunder. So basically, if we can go and cut these, I don't know if it was metaphorical, if it's a real thing to go and destroy, but if we go and do that, we can change our fates.
Messages from this strange ink. I do not trust them.
No, I'm wary. What did she say about Heliod?
That he's inspiring mortals to do stuff. Oh, I can't remember.
Stuff
To
that they
do stuff
shouldn't.
that they're not meant to do. I think. If I can get a bit of clarification from the DM.
Wasn't it aspiring to divinity?
What Erebos said was that Heliod inspires mortals with ambition above their station.
Right.
Thought
I'm with
Heliod
Derek
was a
Leeds
good
here.
god.
Yeah,
Sorry, say that again, Derocles?
Thought Heliod was a good god.
that's what I've come to believe.
And there's these.
But are there any good gods in that sense? Is there any? They have their own schemes. And
Indeed,
who
there
says
are,
that he's
and
not
the
doing it
lies
for the
the
right
paper-
reasons?
Lies
Not
the
that I
paper
like him.
told about Bogus and Iras being the same, being parts of the same. Bogus is an embodiment of evil. Iras is the pinnacle of nobility.
I think
But doesn't
the
everybody
was-
have a bit of good and evil in them? It's all about your choices that you make. So, I don't know. They're not my
Mortals,
god.
yes. Mortals,
Yeah.
yes, for gods.
Can I do like a history check or a religion check or something on the what the ink's telling us?
Yeah, go on. You've spent some time in the Pyrnos studying. Let's have a history roll and see what. See how you do.
Religion roll.
Oh, religion. No, actually, religion. Religion is much more appropriate. Sorry.
Thank you. 21.
21.
Yay.
Okay.
Woohoo.
You. Let's see. You don't recall reading precisely these stories in any of your research in the Pyrnos, but they certainly don't. Do they contradict? They contradict some of the accounts that you read, but a lot of the accounts that you read contradicted each other.
Right.
There is a lot of confusion about even the very recent past in Theros, because
Sorry.
everything's so magical and high stakes.
What if books on what if books were written by people with agendas and everything in them isn't as factual as we're led to believe? What if what I've come to learn about the gods is wrong? What if what we've written today is wrong? What if it's like
I'm going to pass over the flagon of wine and go, have a drink of this first.
I'm going to push it back and say, I'm thinking.
Oh, it's a lot of philosophy on an empty stomach.
Food. We need bread. We need olives. We need something to calm Dericles down because he looks about ready to pop. And I understand why, because I'm feeling just as anxious right now.
And we will leave you there, going in search of food in the picturesque way station of Hunter's Crossing at the edge of the Nessian Wood. And we'll pick up next week. Thank you for watching. If you stuck with us through the point where you couldn't hear anything that I said, I humbly apologise. I'll see if I can fix it with subtitles or something. But otherwise, we'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.
Bye.